Hi, welcome back to Quest Body Doubling with Tara Lewis-Smith, and I'm your host, Tara. Today is February 1st, and we are going to do 25 minutes of planning out the rest of the month. If you've seen any of the videos in January, you will know that this year our focuses are creating anchors, rhythms, and routines or rituals, whichever word you prefer to use. So that way we are going to, so right now on the first of every month, I always set my anchors. So that's what we're going to start off with. You can see my organization over here. So we'll just hide that. It's fine. We will be going back to doom piles and junky drawers. But today, since it's the 1st of February, I thought we would do a video of just planning stuff out together. It doesn't matter. It does not have to be the 1st. It can totally be any day of the week. It can be any day of the month. But it's always a good idea to just get your anchors and set. I have multiple calendars, okay? I have to have all of them in different places. Of course, I have my phone camera, or my phone camera. I have my phone camera as well, but my calendar on my phone. And then I have my day planner. And this one has, let's show you, I've already kind of started. Here's January. So because today's the 1st, so I've already, but I haven't filled anything out, but you can totally see my January. And as you can see, I've never found a planner that actually works for me. I always have to add stuff. So I've bought cheap planners. I've bought like $60, $70 planners. You know, they don't work. But so you can do what works for you. I love the idea of bullet journaling. However, I probably don't do it correctly or spend enough time on it. But I love the idea of that because it gives you a creative outlet. And I do try to do that. I have all the stuff to do bullet journaling, but I feel like it takes a lot of time, but I do like to do that. We don't need that right now, but so I have the markers, I have the papers, like I got stickers, I got paper, I have more stickers. My word. I have so many stickers. So I have these stickers, I got these stickers. I have stencils. I have the journaling. You can see this, but I have the journaling stencils, the ones with the funky templates. Okay, so I have all of those. But then also what I like to do is just take paper that I've printed off on Canva. So you could see like this one was for last week in January. So I have all of these fun little, can you focus on that? So this was my fun journaling. And then I just make lists as well. So that way I can cross them off. And this one's a cute list. Okay. However, we're now into February. So the novelty of bullet journaling has started off, but so far all I've done is this for the month of January, but since today is Saturday and the 1st is Saturday and Sunday. So the full month of calendar, but I wanted to show you this. This was this last week. So I literally just made a list of stuff to do. So it totally depends on you. And I was going to make another list for this weekend, but this is as far as I got. So anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. So what I like to do, we're going to start the clock. And for the new year, you will have, if you watched any of my other videos, if you're new here, also welcome. And if you've seen some of my other videos, welcome back. And I'm so glad you are all here watching this. So, but for the new year, I decided that I was going to be more organized and follow my own rules. But I don't know if you could totally see. Oh, you can see my screen. Okay. Clearly I have a new obsession. I have a new hyper focus for this year until May because I go see them in the concert. But I put my timer icon. I don't know if I could show that now with them, but I put the timer icon on where I could actually see it because I was always trying to look for it, but I found where it's at. Okay, so we're going to go for 25 minutes starting now. And yes, my thing is in I think it's Chinese. I go between Chinese and Korean because I'm trying to learn those. And they said to put your phone in that language that you want to learn. So that's what I'm doing right now. But that way I can watch C-dramas and K-dramas without the subtitles. Okay. Let's see. All right. So what I like to do, I'll show you my calendar, is first, like, get your big stuff. I guess I should have told you to go get your supplies. I'll have a break for that because I also forgot to add in my wonderful introduction that I spent 7 hours on. So of course you want to put your big anchors in. Like if you have any big holidays, February is a huge month for us for birthdays. Pretty much most of my family is born in February, which is insane. And then one of my son's roommate, his birthday is also in February. So I start with the big anchors first, which are birthdays, holidays, like we have Valentine's Day. If there's days off from school, like this year, Valentine's Day is on Friday. My kids actually have that day off. I think it's supposed to be a snow day. However, we could get snow this week, so they could go to school that week. So of course your anchors can change, but you want to make sure that you get your anchors first. So you can kind of see, I'll show this. So this is my planner. I've done my anchors first. So everybody's birthdays are on the calendar, okay? So we start with that first. And then of course, especially if you have children that are, gotta move my tea so that way it does not spill. Okay. Okay, hold on, I'm moving my tea. All right, and we're back. Okay, so if you have kids, which you don't have to be a part of our awesome, amazing group, or if you have lots of doctor's appointments, have doctor's appointments coming up, therapy appointments. I put those are always in my phone first, but then I do add them to my big calendar. And writing, I know we live in a technology-based world. However, I feel that there's still a huge connection between writing things down and a correlation to your brain. If I write stuff down, I don't necessarily have to see it all the time, but I can remember it. True story, story time. So I went to Costco last night, which was Friday before payday, because today's the 1st. So if people got paid on the 1st, they probably got paid Friday, just the way the banks work. I went to Costco Friday night on payday. That was insane. It was so insane. It was packed. It was like next level Christmas packed. It was insane. I don't know why, but it was just literally insane. So, and it's supposed to snow this week. So we'll see. People want to stock up on stuff just in case. You never know. A storm could change at any moment, as we know. But anyways, so I just love how the brain works, because I checked out, and at Costco, if you have a Costco membership, you have to show your receipt when you leave the store. So from the time I went to the checkout, went to go order pizza at the food court, waited for the pizza, my brain was like, hey, you don't have your receipt anymore. But I don't know where it's at. I just know you don't have it anymore. So the brain is weird. So even though my point of telling that story is that I didn't know where my receipt is, I had to go to membership, whatever. But I did leave the store without getting in trouble, so that was good. So I have to write stuff down. Everybody's brain is different, but I know with a lot of neurodivergence, even though we live in a technology world and technology does help a lot of neurodivergence, I still feel writing it down does make a huge difference. So I do have my phone when I'm making my doctor's appointments. I get my phone and I put the doctor's appointments or therapy appointments or any other appointments that I know I'm going to do. I don't know exactly what days, but I volunteer in my kids' class to help them with art. I'm not entirely sure what those days are, but as soon as I know those days are, those will go on my calendar as an anchor, and I will work my day around those. And then there is another teacher that I love dearly. It was my twins' 3rd grade teacher, and I still volunteer for her. And I know that's already an anchor. She has it planned out for the entire year. So I already know what day that is. I'm going to volunteer in her class. So those are when I say anchors, those are the things I'm talking about. Those are the things that cannot be moved, and you have to work your way around them. And those are set, and you're going to go from there. Like the time your kids start school, when the time you go pick them up, those are all anchors. Time you eat breakfast, dinner, anchors as well. So we're going to take a few minutes. I know I'm kind of talking, but we're going to take a few minutes, and we're going to put all of our anchors down. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. And then I will be quiet and stop storytelling. So, and also, this just remind me a bit. Also, like any calls, any like training that you're doing or any school, also put those in. Those are anchors too. Also, if you want to, you can put the Super Bowl in. It is a national holiday, but I just watch for the commercials. Kids sports. Practices. Okay, so hopefully you got all of that done. If yours was way shorter, you could totally fast forward that part. But I got all my anchors in. I got my birthdays. I got appointments. I got kids' sports practice. I got volunteering in my kids' class. Okay, those are all anchors that I know I can't move around and that I want to do. Like if you have plans with friends or whatever. And then I work in my work, because what's the point of working for yourself and working from home if, you know, you give up all the stuff you want to do, right? So that way I know what time I need to get up to get everything done, or how late I have to stay up to get stuff done. So that kind of thing. Dog hair, sorry, I was trying to get that off. So anyway, so I got my anchors down. I got pretty stickers on there. And then I go to like the days of the week. So I'll show you this. So this is what I also have. Like I just made these in Canva, so it's not anything. But what I do, so here's the days of the week. Here's the 3rd, the 4th, okay? So what I do is once again, I will put these here, but I can look at these with glance. And then once it seems repetitive, it really does, especially when I say it out loud. But if you have been struggling for your whole life on trying to be on time, trying to be, to get to places and trying to remember appointments and what time appointments are. Like I've always struggled with that. My kids have always had like issues that they've had to deal with. Like one of my twins had like craniofacial issues, and that was a whole thing for like several years, for like 4 years. I have one who's highly allergic to a lot of different things. So we've had to go to doctor's appointments for that. They're all on medications because they're all on the spectrum. They've had to have therapy appointments because they're all on the spectrum. So like I've spent most of my life, and my two middle ones, not my oldest ones, but they're older now. And they told me that I drive really fast. Like I drive like I'm, in a race car or whatever, and not a minivan. But I feel like the reason for that is because I'm always late. So I've been more cautious of that. And I'm like, yeah, I drive really fast. I do have a minivan, but it's Pacifica minivan. And if you don't like minivans, I'm not paid at all. Like they don't even know. But I'm on my second Pacifica. Like they used to be like it's totally ADHD, and you can keep going if you want to. I don't know. It wasn't a minivan. It was like a station wagon, I think. Anyways, but like 2016, 2017, they transitioned the Pacifica to a minivan, an actual minivan. So I'm on my second one, and they are nice. They are like little rocket ships. Like that's what I can go 0 to 80 in like less than 5 seconds. Like if I'm on the freeway, because I live in a very metropolitan area in the Pacific Northwest where we drive on the freeway just to go to the grocery store. So I can go. I should not tell that out loud. I try to obey the traffic laws. I mean, there's other times we're stuck in traffic and we're going 2 miles an hour. It takes us 45 minutes to go like 2 miles, but whatever. Pacificas are great, but I have been more cautious of how fast I drive. But this part of the problem is because, if I'm on an open freeway, I can go 80 without even thinking about it. It's just so smooth. It's such a smooth ride. So anyways, I am repetitive. I will make sure that my month is as smooth as possible with its anchors are in place. And then I can just fill in the gaps with the rhythms and the rituals. And that's what I like to call it. And hold on one second. I got to go down because then I got to get my watch. Okay. But we got less than 10 minutes left. So let's move on. And I'm sorry, storytelling. Okay. And now I'm going to cough because it's lemon. Okay, so. Sorry, it does it every single time. But I think it's hilarious, so I keep it. So anyways, you can go as little as possible as you want, or you can go as much as you want. And I'm just going to add stuff in because I think these are just paper, not stickers. Which I don't know what happened. It got really cold last week, and I didn't check my glue sticks before that, but it got really cold, and I went to go get my glue sticks, and they're all like this gel stuff, and I'm like, well, I didn't think the house was cold, but anyways, I don't know if it's the weather or whatever, but so I'll just add these in, and I will get glue sticks later. But I got pretty paper that I can write notes on, that I can just add stuff on to. And my hope is if I write it over and over again, I won't forget. But, you know, there's always possibilities. So, anyways, now you write in your day stuff. And that's where I write in like like what we're going to have for dinner, what we're going to, like, am I going to work out? Is it a shower day? What time? Excuse me. Like their doctor's appointments. Is it a day off? That kind of thing. So that's what time am I going to work? What time am I going to pick the kids up? That type of thing. So. Like cleaning, like what days are you going to clean? That kind of stuff. I think I put those there. I know 27th. The 3rd. I have specific days. I also like what specific days do you do laundry? What specific days do you do like sweep the house, dust, that kind of stuff. Like I have my kids they're supposed to sweep the floors every day, but of course I have to have I try to do it several times a month where I sweep the floors. Then that way, at least I know they get a really good scrubbing. But we have a cat and a dog, so the floor's got to be swept. It should be swept twice a day, really, but I make them do it at least once a day. Okay. So and I think I have stickers too, not just to be fancy, but it does help with keeping track of what I need to do on a daily basis. Like Monday is laundry day and sweeping the floor day. So, but I have stickers that say that and I don't have to write it out. So if you can buy the stickers, I highly recommend you do the stickers. And then that way it does go faster. Cause like I said, I love bullet journaling. I love the idea of it, but I mean, I could spend hours on it really. And I don't really want to do that. So, but I am going to make fun little designs around the stickers that I just put on. And of course, okay, there we go. Or maybe I could put like a little circle around it. What is that for circle? And of course, like, I feel like with the stencils that I have, like, some of them are too small. The letters are too big. The circles are too small. But, whatever. Okay, we have some kind of time. I went down. We have 3 minutes. There is 3 minutes left. I'm making that announcement for everyone. And then of course I don't ever draw a straight line, but that's all right. Okay. So like Mondays, you can write, you know, what you have for dinner, like what kind of exercise routine you're gonna do, that kind of stuff. Okay, we're literally down to the last minute. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna change the ringtone. So we're done. That's 25 minutes. Whatever you did great, and you did awesome, amazing. So if you still have more to go, I will do another video because I'm not done either. But if you just stick with it, I might do one where it's just silence. And if you want to do that, we could do that too and get more done, I feel like. But if you did everything and you did great, you are awesome and amazing. And whatever you did great. So make sure you like, subscribe and share and do all of those wonderful things, because next time we are going to continue. This month, we're going to focus on anchors and then rhythms and rituals. So that way you can plan your days, and I will show you how to at least attempt to stay organized, or at least do better than what you were doing before. So, because I feel like nobody really showed you how to maintain it, because it can look great, but you have to maintain it, including your schedule. So that's what we're going to be doing for the month of February. So make sure you subscribe and set the little alarm things so that way you know exactly when the next video is coming. So I hope you have an awesome, amazing day, and I will catch you on the next video.